I'm Gayle Sheppard, the CEO of Saffron Technology. Saffron was created with the idea of combining the genius of the human brain with the power of computing. And so as we look towards the Internet of Things, we think about that really as the intelligence of everything. And by this foundational capability we have of understanding people, places, and things and all of their connections, how they're connected to each other, and the frequency and context of those connections, we have what we think of as a cognitive fabric that actually allows us to learn about those things and personalize service and delivery and maintenance and any other aspect to taking care of those things. We just announced Saffron 10, and so Saffron 10 takes Saffron's natural intelligence platform and now extends it to anticipatory thinking. Anticipatory thinking is essentially merging the past with the present. When we can understand the present in context of the past, it also helps us anticipate the future. It helps us anticipate what's going to happen next and what to do about it. Saffron 10, our current release, just announced last week, moves us from sense-making and traditional entity analytics towards really helping predict the future through a natural human approach to anticipation. We're excited about that because that helps us and moves us forward on our journey to true personalization. The Internet of Things is ultimately about personalization. It's about understanding everything, understanding the intelligence of everything and how it's connected with everything naturally in real time, using instant-based learning as new data arrives to see emerging patterns, whether those patterns are continuing patterns that are forming and shaping, or whether they're new patterns, things we've never seen before. One of the most critical aspects of the Internet of Things is we think that in 2014, I believe there are 10 million wearable devices that are expected to be deployed. That number goes to 100 million by 2016. What's important about that is if those devices are to serve the people who are using them, the whole idea is to create a cognitive fabric between people, machines, and business by understanding the intelligence of everything. Saffron has a foundational layer of knowledge where we take information from many and diverse data sources: sensor data, ERP data, supply chain data, CRM data, social data. It doesn't matter to us what its origin is. We bring that all together so we can learn comprehensively about anything, how it's connected with every other thing, and the frequency and context of those connections. That is the fabric of knowledge that we humans use every day to reason from. We reason with associative memory. Associative memory allows us then to do very natural similarity reasoning. And instant-based learning is what we do as humans all the time. It doesn't require models, it doesn't require rules, it doesn't require that we know what's in the data before it arrives, before we're ingesting it, if you will, into our brains. It is the ability to learn instantly. Saffron has always had this ability to learn instantly, and today we are applying it to operational intelligence problems. We participate in the industrial Internet of Things, where sensors are on machines, and businesses are trying to understand how to reduce downtime, how to reduce the loss of unplanned outages, for example, in order to keep maintain the efficiency in their business in order to continue serving their customers. And true personalization, the ability to help individuals anticipate what they need to do next, to anticipate and recommend to them what they might think about doing next, is ultimately true personalization. And that's the mission that we're on, is to serve both businesses and connect and people, and to connect machines, businesses, and people with a cognitive fabric that we call Saffron's natural intelligence platform.